What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Modified 360 here. In this video, we're going to just kind of cover all kinds of stuff, actually. Number one being, I just got a Twitter for Modified 360. So yeah, if you guys want to check that out, by all means, the link is in the description. Don't really know how to use it. Don't really, know if I'm even going to use it a whole lot, but I created it. So yeah, okay, we got that out of the way, guys. Now, second, just to add, as you guys know, I created a video about the all-new JProgrammer V2 for the JRunner app, and I did kind of like a mini unboxing video, not really a tutorial, but just like a general walk around and my view and opinion of the comparison to the NAND X. And followed to that, I was actually going to do a review of the all-new CR3 LITE, which was for both fats and for slim models, which is the preceder to the Xecuter Coolrunner Revision C. And here's why I didn't do that, guys. When I got the CR3, well, at least let's say I thought I got the CR3 LITE in the mail, I didn't notice I bought a cheap Chinese knockoff on eBay. Yes, I bought it on eBay. I didn't buy it from X Consoles or ModChip Central like every good kid should. So what happened was, because the price is still relatively, it's not even that expensive, to be honest with you. It was not a chip that I was even going to put in any of my product lines I was selling. I just wanted to get the chip to say, okay, here's my review about it. Personally, I want to see what the boot time differences were, and so on. So, yeah, I bought a cheap Chinese knockoff. It was only like $7 less, and the damn thing did not work. Would not glitch on any board. I tried it on a Trinity, Jasper, Falcon, RGH1, and RGH2 mode. Tried different XVFS images, or whatever you want to call them. For the Coolrunners, tried different ECCs. It did not work. Well, not ECCs, but just the images just for the CR3 did not work. So, needless to say, it was just a cheap Chinese knockoff, and I didn't read the description all the way. This is a copy. So, anyways, guys, I finally got the CR3 LITE in the mail today, and we actually just finally wired it up to a Trinity, which I have in the background we'll get to in a second, which brings me to my next topic. My overall opinion of the CR3 LITE, it's a piece. Still. I actually bought a legitimate one from ModChip Central. It was 25 bucks. Came with the slim and the fat wires. Like I said, did it on Trinity on a RGH2 motor on the 14719 dashboard. It's okay. There's really no difference between the CR3 and the Coolrunner C. And believe me, guys, I'm no noob when it comes to JTagging RGH consoles, especially the Trinities or Valhallas or Coronas. I mean, and really the Valhalla is the same as the Trinity. You do the CP reset with the little blue wire that's supposed to be in a circle. Then you have the LK1, LK2, and LK3 that say they're supposed to bridge or whatever. And really, you had to prep the board a whole lot, just specifically to your console. So if it's a Trinity, okay, you should bridge this, and because you have added switches on the CR3. And I should have kept the crappy imitation, because at least I could have thrown a picture up. But I'll throw a picture up anyway. So as you guys can see, those are the switches right there for the CR3 that you pretty much have to fine-tune, if you will, just for your specific board. It had a slow boot time. The boot time that I got, guys, and I saved it on my phone just for the special occasion, 1 minute and 12 seconds. I don't know if we can see that. Yeah. Okay, 1 minute and 12 seconds. That was the average boot time. Way over the 35-second mark is so it was supposed to be. And yeah, okay, it's cool because its derivative is, well, its main function or add-on, if you will, for the CR3 is for dual NANDing. For instance, the console behind me is going to have a dual NAND Xecuter daemon installed, which is cool because yes, the CR3 does have the ability, and it already has the tape wire support in it on the little chip, which is cool. But really, other than that, guys, there's really no big difference between that and the Coolrunner. So, it's okay. No big difference. It was kind of a waste of money, but at the same time, I'm glad I bought it, just to say I bought it and installed it, and, there you go. There's my 2-minute rant / opinion and, the CR3. Alright, moving on. Now, I've been reading a whole lot about the Xbox 720 lately. I know, air quotes. It's amazing. The Xbox 720, we're just going to call it that because that's what everyone else calls it, and really, that's all anyone can really call it by. We're not going to call it the Durango, or the Jeep Grand Cherokee, or the Dodge Dart. Okay, we're just going to call it the Xbox 720, as I've always said. And here's the main issue that I see for Microsoft on the 720. You guys all know these models. these model consoles, right? The good old Xenon from 2005, when they first came out in product launch of November. Okay, they were absolute pieces of garbage. First Xbox platform to ever come out after the Xbox, the 360, the Xenon. The worst console. Red Ring had many issues, all hardware related for the most part, just bad, poor. And here's why, guys. BGA. Microsoft, if you are listening, do not use BGA chips. For those of you that don't know, ball grid array. It's stupid, it doesn't work, and it's bad. Because you guys failed on the Xbox 360, I'm telling you, for the 720, do pin grid array. Like every desktop motherboard that's out there, or laptop motherboard for the most part. Don't do any more soldering chips to the board. You keep doing that, and if you don't cool the console properly, you're going to see these red ring error codes, or whatever they are, whatever the error codes are going to be specified as for the 720. Most likely the equivalent. Don't do it. I've seen it many times, guys. I fix motherboards of all kinds, whether it be for desktops, laptops, other different types of game platforms, such as, you know, Xbox 360, the Wii, PlayStation 3, or even TVs. As far as I'm concerned, they all use BGA, and you know, I've fixed them all, and I've seen them all to the point where, yes, after a few years of gaming, guys, you know, with those chips, you know, rapidly getting very hot and then inconsistently cooling, yeah, you're gonna run into some hardware I/O failures. You're just going to. It's inevitable. That's why pin grid array just works great. If you don't know what pin grid array, guys, what it is pretty much, I'll just go ahead and I'll put a link in the description just of a generic pin grid array board, and you'll see the difference between that and a BGA. I'll also throw in a link for just a regular BGA chip, just to show you the difference. Pretty much, guys, a pin grid array chip is what you'd have in a desktop. Like whether it be an AMD or an Intel type CPU, you'll use like a flathead screwdriver, and you'll twist out the CPU out of the socket. You know, and I'm not going to go into a whole video about that, but pretty much that's just what summarizes pin grid array. And I'm just telling you, I really think that that's what the brand new Xbox 720 should integrate. They should definitely have pin grid array because it is very reliable, interchangeable if there's ever a chip failure, and there have been in Xboxes and also PS3s where the chips just go bad. They do. There are actually 3 red ring error codes for the Xbox 0003 where the GPU completely just fries out. And you have to completely take it off the board, get the board all prepped for resoldering, and it's a pain in the ass. I'm just telling you how it is. From firsthand, knowledge and just working with these things, I could tell you that. So, you know, that's all. I'm, not to rant too long here, but that's definitely my thoughts. Pin grid array chips for the Xbox 720, no doubt. Also for the PS4 even. I'm gonna get both platforms most likely, just so I can, have some first-hand knowledge on both of them. I'm honestly, guys, I've always liked Xbox. I'm gonna get the Xbox, obviously. That's a no-brainer. But PS4, I probably will wind up getting, at some point in time. Whether it be I get a broken one and just get it and then fix it up and use it for myself or whatever. So yeah. Anyways, guys, that is that. I'm not trying to make this video too long. Lastly, let's see here. Oh yeah, I'm creating a brand new video series, guys. As you guys know, I don't know if we can see in the background my custom Elite there, which I mentioned in every other video. I made a mini-series of only 2 videos, so it really wasn't really a series, mostly a follow-up. I was doing a series of how I bought a whole bunch of modified accessories, such as the little LCD screens, the lighting, the integrated wireless, and the 4-port USB. Well, the reason why I never finished that series for my Elite is because when I bought those LCD displays, guys, I bought them from a wholesaler in China. Now, interestingly enough, I should have known that shipping would have probably taken at least a month. So that kind of pulled the plug on that for a while. But anyways, guys, back to my main point in the beginning of the video. The Xbox Trinity here is actually RGH, has the CR3 LITE installed, and this is actually for a client of mine who wants a completely modded Xbox 360, or Xbox Slim. I was going to say 720, I said 360, I'm like, wait a minute, no, it's a Slim. So yeah, I had to think. But anyways, yeah, so guys, please stay tuned. For those of you that are new, do subscribe, because I guarantee everyone will love this video. Completely custom casing, ghost case, he wants blue and green LEDs, red ROL board, dual NANDed, like I said, I think earlier, with a demon, I forget sometimes what I already covered. So yeah, it's going to be dual NANDed, guys, completely RGH'd and completely modded up. Western Digital black hard drive, 7200 RPM, 320 gig drive. It's going to be pretty cool. I'll definitely be adding quite a few videos to the series in full HD. I think you guys will like it, so do watch that. And please subscribe just for that reason, as well as, you know, if anyone's new, I sell JTags and RGH consoles, and pretty much make weekly update videos, if you will, just about on every Xbox that I get in. You know, usually it just helps with credibility. Most of the time people will just ask anyway, you know, hey, do you have any proof references, or do you have any videos of the actual console you have up for sale on your website? So, you know, better helps there then. So, but yeah, guys, that's pretty much everything to cover in this video. Hope I didn't rant too long. But yeah, guys, again, thanks for watching, and please comment, rate, and subscribe for updates. Alright, see you guys.